Hey, what's going on, guys? This is TaibaHasTheKicks.com, and today we're going to talk about the Jordan 4 Lightning. Now, the shoe originally came out in 2006, and it came with another pair, which is the Thunder. The Thunder came back out in 2012, and Nike finally decided to bring back the Lightning in 2021, and the shoe is going to cost $220. So this morning we're going to talk about stock numbers. We're going to talk about where to get the shoe, and we're also going to talk about resale, and then finally I'm going to show you pictures of the authentic and the fake one, and I'm going to let you legit check it. You're going to be the one to decide it, and if you can get the answer, I'm going to have a key for you in the description. Now, before I get into actually talking about stock numbers, we need to talk about the price point. $220. Now, this is how much Nike is charging for the shoe. Every other Jordan 4 that came out was $190. Why did they suddenly increase it by $30? There's no justification. It's not like the shoe is coming out with any perks. There is nothing that comes in it. There's no bag, there's no t-shirt, there's absolutely nothing. Maybe a set of extra laces, I don't know. But why are you charging $30 more? That's because they can get away with it. If they were charging $250 for the shoe, people would still buy it. It's not like the leather used was like super nice or super different, because the Bred 4 came out with a Nike on the back. It was nice. It was $190. So why do you charge $220 for this? There's no justification, but people are just gonna get it because they want the shoe, and Nike knows it. So why not make more profit? Anyway, now let's talk about the shoe itself. So I'm gonna go and we're gonna check my PowerPoint real quick. So the first thing we need to talk about is the stock list. Like, who's getting the shoe? So we need to get a count of all the major retailers and minor chains. So first we have, so far, we have, let me see if we can get to that. I'm gonna pull this up a little bit. So we have Foot Locker, Champs, Foot Action, East Bay, that's online, Hibbett, on JD Sport, and the Finish Line. And for the smaller chains, we have Chic, Ruvida, DTLR, Shoe Palace, Snipes, YCMC, which is Shoe City, and then we also have Shop Nice Kicks, to just name these ones. Now the next thing we want to do is we want to set up our assumptions. Now for the assumptions, I'm just going to go straight forward and tell you that Nike is probably going to give Foot Locker, Champs, and Foot Action and East Bay about 30% of the entire inventory, because those two have a great relationship, so they're always going to get first dibs. So now we just need to figure out how many pairs per Foot Locker. Now for the Foot Locker, regular Foot Lockers, I'm going to give him about 12 pairs, and then for Foot Action and Champs, we're going to assign 12, and for the online allocation, we're going to give him a third of the total the physical stores are getting, and for East Bay, I'm going to give him a third of what Foot Locker, Foot Action, and Champs are getting online, and for House of Hoops, we're going to give them 48, because they're probably going to get more pairs than anybody else. Now we just need to figure out the numbers. Now for the numbers, for Foot Action, for Foot Locker, we're going to do 830 times 12, which is 99.60. For House of Hoops, 170 times 48. And I'm going to recite that for every one of them. I just don't want to do that. But basically, if you add all these things together, and you get the online allocation by doing a third of what the physical stores are getting, you get 90.68. And for East Bay, you do 90.68 by 3, you get 30.23. And then you add the total, it gives you about 39,295 pairs. And I'm going to stretch it to 40,000 pairs because of possible errors in my assumption. Now, since we assume that this is about 30% of the entire inventory, to get the total, we just have to do 3 times 40,000 plus 40,000 divided by 3, which is almost like 140,000 pairs. Now, since this number represents about the entire inventory, so we can say that the total inventory will be anywhere between 140,000 and then 280,000 pairs. This is because I'm thinking the whole world is going to get just as much as the US is getting. So you can stretch that number by 2. That's going to be 280,000. Now the next thing we're going to do is we're going to talk about resale. So let's pause for a second. When I was checking out resale on August the 21st, the shoe was going for like $305 all across most platforms. But that's going to change, because I believe it's going to drop by like 5 or 10%. So based on that, this is what I think is going to happen. So when I was doing several years ago a little bit of investigation, I found out that for most general release sneakers, they drop by like 5 to like 15% by the time the shoe officially releases. So I think the average resale value comes on Saturday is going to be anywhere between $260 and $290. So you're probably gonna make between $260 and $290 as far as like your revenue, and then your profit margin is gonna be anywhere between $30 So this is how much you're gonna be making. Now the shoe certainly is going to sell out, but don't expect to make like any kind of home runs on it. Okay, so if you want to get it now, I'll have a link for it in the description. Now let's jump on to seeing if you can authenticate this. So now we're gonna learn how to authenticate this sneaker. I'm gonna show you the pictures and then you decide. So the first set of pictures that I have is a side view. Now one of these shoes is fake and one is authentic. I want you to focus on the netting. I want you to focus on the strap, the air chamber, and possibly the stitching. And I'm gonna count to 10 and then you be the one to make the decision. So you have 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'll give you a bigger picture to see if you can figure it out. Let's do it again. You got about 10 seconds. And then also focus on the midsole. And then we're going to jump onto the next set of picture. I'm going to show you again the netting. This is a better picture of the netting. And also look at the edges. You can decide which one you think is fake and which one is authentic. Okay? You give you 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's jump onto the next set of picture. We're going to look at the back. The back is also a big place that most places counterfeit tend to like mess up. Okay, so if you look at the back here, zero in on the picture and see if you can figure it out. All right, I'm gonna show you another picture of the back. There's two different fakes. There's the first batch and the second batch. So again, check this out. Look at the back and see if you can decide for yourself which one you think is fake and which one you think is authentic. Look at the jump band, the spacing, and the leather cut and all that kind of stuff, the stitching. And then the last picture we're going to look at is the box. And we're going to look at the box here and then you see, and let me know which one you think is authentic and which one you think is fake. And once you do that, we're going to wrap this up. I'm going to show you a couple of things here and that's going to conclude our session for today. Now basically, if you want to check this out, if you don't know what the answer is, you can go back on my website. I have a subscription here for $4.99. You get access to all my premium content. You get access also to free sneaker authentication. You can get you can win a free sneaker. You get a report on sneakers and other items you can sell to make money. You also get access to early links, coupons, and sneaker steals. And you get your fee waived on our shopping proxy service. And finally, you get an opportunity to have your sneaker story or store featured on our platform. Now for this month, the shoe that I'm going to be giving away via raffle is this. So this month I'm going to be giving away the Jordan 4 Lightning once we reach our number, our cutoff value. Okay, again, to subscribe is pretty easy. Just go on the website. I'll have a link for it in the description. Again, to repeat myself, the benefit of the subscription is you get access to our premium content. All my authentication you're gonna get for free. You get a free sneaker authentication every month. You get exclusive access to early links, coupons, and sneaker steals. And you get a report on sneakers and items you can resell for money. You get your sneaker story or collection featured on the website. I get about 30,000 page views every month. And you get entered into our raffle for a chance to win a free item, whether that be a shoe or something else. And you get your fee waived on my proxy service, and all that for $4.99 a month. This is the cheapest you ever find anywhere. All right. Again, for those that complain, I apologize. And no, I don't apologize because there's really nothing I can do. I have to support the website. I have to maintain it. So this is how I also live. So please, you need to understand that this takes time. Okay. All right. Thanks for watching. And if you like this kind of content, please share it. If you have anything that you want me to work on, please let me know. Thanks for watching. This is Ty from Master Kicks, and stay tuned for more stuff.